breaking news. The Supreme Court ruling against President Biden's vaccine mandate for businesses, but keeping in place some specific cases. NewsNation's Janelle Ford is live for us outside of CDC headquarters in Atlanta. So Janelle, explain what happened today.
Well, Nichole, as you said, today the Supreme Court blocked the Biden administration's test or shot rule for workers at the nation's largest employers. This is the first time that the High Court has stepped in and ruled on COVID-19 vaccine policies by the administration. And the majority of the justices have said that the reason why they did so is because they don't believe that there is legal authority for such a broad mandate. Instead, what they've adopted is a different measure, this one applying to healthcare workers who work at facilities that are funded by federal dollars. All of those workers will have to be vaccinated. And again, Nichole, this is being seen as a huge blow to the Biden administration strategy to combat this pandemic.
Today, the Supreme Court blocking the Biden administration from enforcing a requirement that employees at large private businesses be vaccinated against COVID-19 or undergo weekly testing and wear a mask on the job. The move coming 3 days after the mandate was supposed to take effect. The High Court instead decided to allow the administration to proceed with the vaccine mandate requiring healthcare workers at facilities receiving federal money to be vaccinated. In our exclusive NewsNation poll, we asked participants a series of questions about their views on vaccines and mask wearing. 73.9% of the people we surveyed received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. 7% said they're partially vaccinated, 43% fully vaccinated, and about 50% of them fully vaccinated and boosted. We also asked about support for vaccine mandates in public places. The results, more than half, 56%, are at least somewhat supportive of them. We also looked across political parties and found that 86% of those who self-identify as Democrats support vaccine mandates, while only 33% of Republicans do.
We are preparing an update to the information on our mask website to best reflect the options that are available to people. And we want to provide Americans the best and most updated information to choose what mask is going to be right for them.
The CDC now weighing recommending better masks to fight the Omicron variant.
I think it's stupid.
Masks, heavily politicized since the onset of the pandemic, back in the spotlight due to the highly contagious new variant.
With Delta and the other variants before, cloth mask, surgical mask, those were deemed okay to use. Yeah. Why is it with Omicron, we need something stronger?
The virus size and characteristics of the particle have not changed. What's changed is we think that it's more infectious because, or more contagious because you just need fewer virus particles to establish a productive infection.
Dr. Thomas Giordano, chief of infectious disease at Baylor College of Medicine, says the difference between the types of masks has to do with the amount of particles able to get inside them, with N95 masks giving the most protection.
The 95 means it's blocking 95% of a certain size of particles.
Mask, also a part of our NewsNation poll, we found about 2/3 of the participants at least wear masks. We asked about mask mandates and found about 73% of participants in favor and nearly 27% against. Down party lines, 94% of Democrats saying they're in favor of mask mandates versus 57% of Republicans. And when asked about support for policies requiring masking in public indoor spaces, the results, 50% strongly in favor compared to 15% strongly opposing. The other 35% falling somewhere in the middle.
And a little bit more about our poll. It surveyed 1,000 registered voters. We completed it this week. And to contextualize some of the data here, what we found is that more people support mask mandates than vaccine mandates. Nichole, both still contentious topics.
Oh, yeah, some really interesting results from our poll. All right, Janelle, thank you for that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.